Okay, the one here. I wanted to show you really quickly. See that shortness? And here as well. It's smaller than the beautiful one, the very beautiful one. It's also thinner. You can pretty clearly see. So it's kind of a mini custom. I'll just start at the top. So the original fake Grovers were okay. They were okay, except for one of them, which happened to be installed on the G string. So instead of moving it, I just replaced them with, I took a chance on $30 Geikers. They're okay. They're actually a step up from the fake Klusons. Here's my beautiful bone nut. It has a full fret level, which I maintain you absolutely have to do. Those are Kent Armstrong Stealth 90s. I swapped the pull screws. Now, here's the thing with these ones. They're sidewinders. So they are built very, very much like a Firebird pickup with a row of pull screws in the middle. They're not fake pull screws like the Mojotone. They are definitely magnetized, but they're not polarized, right? Because they're in between two opposite poles. And the complaint I've read is that the bridge pickup is weak. So since I'm the kind of person that always has a solution ready for a problem that has not yet presented itself, I've got an Epiphone mini humbucker for the bridge, perhaps, right? And then alpha pots all the way. This is a push-pull to reverse the phase. These are Advanced Plating Inc. Pinnacle parts. So these are steel locking studs, lightweight aluminum stop bar. This is the ABR1 locking Pinnacle bridge, brass saddles. This guitar has the giant M8 studs, of which I am not particularly a big fan. And then I did the thing I do. So you can see I kept the wiring. I'm waiting on a Switchcraft switch, and the wiring is going to stay in place. And I've done what I always do. You can see this green wire is a separate ground wire that is attached at the switch, and the grounds for the shielded cabling are attached only at the switch end. So that's why there's an extra ground wire going to the jack. Largely, it's beautiful, I think. The tuners are a little yellow, but that's okay. And it's a little bit lighter, and it's kind of, I mean, it doesn't bother me that it's smaller, but it's palpable, like you can tell, and it's not quite toyish. It's just unusual. I kind of have a feeling that this is gonna go in, if only because it looks so cool. Yeah, because picky people say that the Kent Armstrong silent P90 bridge pickup is weak. I'm going to play it for a while and see. These are into kind of debut. So that's what I know. I'm pretty much certain that this is the last post-tariff chips in. You can still get them shipped from the United States, including this one. So let me just say, all the parts, the switch, the tuners, the pots, the bridge, the tailpiece, were about $150. The guitar was just less than $190. So for a super solid bass line before upgrading the like really cheap ceramic P90 pickups that were in it, $240, which is what a fair number of them are going for, right at the buy it now button. So take a look for these. They're not bad. All mahogany, no maple top. The pickups were used, so they were $90 for the pair. They are about $100 a piece, brand new. Not a lot of demos. I also have a set of Wilkinson stacks, but the pickup routes will have to be routed much deeper to get them in. Those were less than $40, and those pickups are actually in the vintage brand, vintage V100 P90 Lester copy. So you can actually find demos of those pickups. And there's a few demos of these pickups too, all pretty much by the same guy. That's what I know.